Welcome to the Urban Cowgirl Show. Training our horses and miniature cows in ranch versatility. Penning Rusty and Suzie, our bull and heifer. Roping Rusty with Morgan horse, Semi. Training Eve to drive cart. Training Eve to work over her haunches with a motor cow simulator. Training Eve to lay down. Training Eve to harness, pull a log. Training Semi to harness, pull a log on turf. Liberty jumping to music with our horses who are our partners. Training Eve on a cow roping simulator. Training on our driveway, which is covered by sand, so we have a straight track. Stepping over poles, jumping over crossbar jumps. Training in our trail obstacles course. Sadie doing obstacles without rein control. Training miniature zebu bull Rusty to pull an implement. In this lesson with miniature zebu heifer Suzie, Rosie shows Kate how to tack up for log pull. Then Suzie is asked to pull an ABS log up and down the sanded driveway using lead line, drive lines, and join up.
Hi, this is Rosie here on the Urban Cowgirl Show. This is my friend Kate. She's going to be helping me to tack Suzie up, get her ready for pulling a log. This is a bit of a review because we haven't done this in quite a while. Well, we've tacked her up a little, but we haven't actually made her do anything in quite some time, several months. So when we see how she's doing, looks like she's being pretty good today. And, yeah, we'll show you how it goes. All right, let's see. I guess I don't have to hold this anymore. First, I'm going to put on this. We just called this our single. Sort of for attaching stuff, too. Give it a look-see. Now she might dance around a little.
Okay.
Oh. So you can hold her nice and close to your body. Oh. If she tries to get away, just try to hold her tight enough so she just walks around you, okay, but doesn't go too far away.
Okay.
But you can walk around in a circle if she needs to. Easy, Suze. We have to desensitize her a little to these things again. They're sort of weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, you're a cow. You're not used to having things on your back. Just gonna set this right here. There. There.
That wasn't so bad.
Here, I'm going to hand you this underneath. Oh, word. As soon as it's unattached. That is. Wait, maybe not. Okay. I'm going to hand you this. And see if you can buckle. Here, I can hold her. See if you can buckle those to there. To these two.
To these.
Yep. One on each side. So, take that one, put it through there.
And through here.
No, just through one.
See that?
And you can buckle. Go ahead and buckle it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Nice and tight.
No, tighter.
Yeah, you can do it. Snugly. Not squeezing, but
Yeah.
pretty snug. Little belt. Perfect. Step 1 complete. Step 1 complete. And there's this, which is called the yoke. You take the pin out, like those, and you get your face.
Just go under.
Yeah. Whoop, and then I lift it over your head. You line those up. Oops, sorry. Trickier than it looks. I'll put those back. Sort of like leather washers. And these go here. These nylon straps, and it's to hold this in place so it doesn't slip around. There. So else it'd be, because it's just pretty big on her. On Rusty, it's so bad, and we can just use these things to hold it in place. Her, it doesn't work quite so well. Alright, looking good. Oh, Suze. Let me see if we need to... Well, we're still looking pretty good. Now this is sort of the tricky thing, because it's sort of the weirdest feeling. It's called the britchin. And, goes sort of like, there we go. And it goes over their hips and along the back. Easy. Whoa. Hey. 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 They're probably, both her and Rusty are really sensitive on their back. Probably because...
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Oh. Come back over here. Come on, Suze. We think because that's where predators would get them. You know. If you're, a cougar, you're going to jump on the back. I know. So I'm just trying to desensitize her a little. I know, it's kind of weird. I used to be able to put all this on just by myself, and in like no time. But it's been a long time. Easy, easy. So lay it over. Easy. Over here. Hook that to there. And then we're gonna, just gonna dance around a little, but then you take this back and slide it over the hips. You can just let it rest a second. Until she stops moving. Whoa. Oh. Easy, Suze. I know. Yeah, you're good. You're really good. So we take these, hook them to here. Yeah, see, that's not so bad. Oh,
Okay.
you're fine. You're fine. Oh, watch out, you got a mosquito. There, got it. It's a sign of nervousness when they go to the bathroom, but she's not too nervous, or else she'd have diarrhea, which they call scours, and that's like a sign of being pretty darn nervous. And she's not too bad, so she knows. She knows. We've done this before. Yeah, little one. So this is the britchin. Whoa, whoa. And then the part that goes underneath. Easy now. The part that, yeah, this whole back strap area, and this part that goes underneath the tail is called the crooper, and that's the trickiest part. No one likes that. I mean, I guess I either, but it's pretty necessary. Oh, easy. It's pretty necessary so brushing doesn't slide around back and forth. I just want it to stay in place. There. Oh. 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 Here, try holding it really close up. And I'll try to make it so it doesn't move around too much. Easy. Yeah, you're fine. Alright. It's alright. Easy. Whoa. Whoa. You're not going anywhere. And we're not going anywhere. Easy. Easy now. Easy. Yeah. Alright. Oh, sorry. There we go. We got it. See, we're good. It doesn't hardly take any time. Here. Yeah. Okay. You can let her go a little, still a little. See? See? Yeah, you're real good. Yeah, you're real good. Okay. I'm going to stop the camera a minute so I can let Sonia know that we're almost ready. And then after that, we'll get her driving lines on and get her hooked up to the single tree and the log that she's going to be pulling.
Sonia Sokolow here. I came out for the hitching of the single tree and the log. Otherwise, Rosie took care of getting Suzie tacked up. She was much easier than she was a few days ago. And notice that we have the proper surcingle that we use for Suzie on today, in that it has two straps. Rosie, can you point to the two straps on this side so that the yoke stays more centered on her neck? These are just two nylon straps with quick releases and hardware going into the rings of the surcingle. And we do this with Suzie because she has a thinner neck, because she's a heifer. And the one chain strap, can you point to that, Rosie? The chain strap that we used with Rusty just wasn't enough for Suzie, and we realized that the last time we trained her a few days ago. Now, what we're ready for today is to hitch her to the single tree and the ABS log that I use as a simulated log. And we're going to make sure that she will allow the pull feeling to, that she will tolerate it as we ask her to pull this log up and down this sanded driveway. So, Rosie, let's see, you have only a halter on. Maybe that's enough. It probably is enough. Okay, can you, let me do camera, unless it's necessary for me to come in there, and then we'll switch roles. And go ahead and bring it up. These are all lightweight, easy for us to use for training purposes. It's a PVC single tree with some chains, and the ABS log that is a little smaller than the one I use with my horses. Just makes it a little bit easier to pull it in a shorter path.
Good girl.
But I'm sure Suzie could handle the weight of the larger ABS. That I'm sure of. As a matter of fact, she's pulled the harrow without problem.
Well, try again. Come on down. Yeah, little thing.
There you go. There you go. This way.
Kate is at her Suzie's head with a line, which we will remove and do a join up if we are successful in getting Suzie to pull this log with Rosie's driveline request. And one thing, Rosie, I want to caution you about, I learned this by watching RFD. Although we're not worried about Suzie running away, she's been so good. One of the most dangerous places for a driver of an oxen who's pulling a load is to step between the single tree and the oxen. Because if the oxen were to run away or turn sharply to the right or to the left, it's very possible that the driver could get hung up in the single tree, the chains and the straps. So if you need to go from one side to the other, it would be better if you could stop Suzie and walk around. Let's see as that occurs.
Okay.
Rather than doing something that we know to be dangerous if this were big time pulling. Okay, remember, this is only training. Okay, we'll follow the camera. We'll listen to you.
Okay.
We'll do this one small step at a time.
Step up. Good girl. Come on.
Stuck feet, as we
Good
call
girl.
it, when their front feet stop moving. A serpentine is usually the best way to get out of that. Yes. Rhythmic pressure. Yes.
All right.
Good.
G.
Good, Suzie.
G.
Now here's where the chains are going to be touching.
G.
They're touching her
right.
left rear.
Yeah.
She's being real good about it. And you see the dog collars are keeping them high enough that she's not getting her feet hung up in them.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. I'm going to straighten out the log. There.
We didn't use the
girl.
horse-size ABS log because
Good girl.
of this problem. We're working in a confined area, and we didn't want to use anything that long. But I'm sure Suzie could handle the weight.
Ha.
She has even pulled our harrow. And notice that her two handlers right now are women.
Try to straighten out.
This is not the kind of thing that you need a strong man for. You need a trusting mini zebu
Good girl.
and knowledgeable handlers.
Keep going. Here, wait, let me straighten this out again. Perfect. Step up. Good girl. Whoop. Drive whoops. There we go. Good girl.
Come toward me. Come toward the camera.
Yeah.
And then as soon as she gets motion, okay, go the other way. As soon as she starts moving in one direction or the other.
Yeah.
And Rosie, you couple that with a little bit sharper request from the rear. When you pull, Kate is new to this, when you pull on livestock, a steady pull like that, their natural reaction is to pull back. So rather, if she's not responding, let loose, tug again. Let loose, tug again. And if the quirt is not doing its job, rhythmic pressure should help you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if we can get her stuck feet to move.
Good girl. Step up. Step up. Step up.
Good. Good. Let's stop for a second.
Whoa.
I think it's time to join up. I don't think we really need the pull of the lead line, but we need her confidence in you to be there. So reach down and unhook the lead line from the halter. Carry the lead line with you. She doesn't even have to know that you've unhooked, but if she knows, it's okay, because I believe with her peripheral vision, she will gain confidence in just your presence. So we're going to do the same drill, up and back, with just ground driving and quirt pressure and verbal requests.
Step up.
There you go.
Step up. Come on.
Why don't you serpentine a little bit? Yes. It's almost like she's
Step up.
hooked to you, but not.
Step up. I know, you don't want to. We'll go this way. To the right.
You could reach down and maybe tug a little bit on her halter. We show you these problems we have so that you, if you run across them in your training, you know the various techniques that might be helpful. Now, if you're going to step on the other side, Rosie, step on the other side of the single tree, east of the single tree.
Behind,
you see?
That way?
Yeah, that way you can't get hung up in the chains in an emergency. There you go. Good girl. There you go, and that's a join up. That isn't a lead line. That's a join up with...
There we go. There.
With ground driving. Yes.
Yeah, you're good. All right, whoa.
It will eventually work its way out, but go ahead and straighten it out. In some respects, the harrow is even easier to pull because it's a much shorter load.
Good
but,
girl.
if you're trying to clear your land and need to get rid of
Suze.
some logs, the Zebus can help you. Very nice,
Let's turn
Suzie.
Now. Ha. Oh, I think we can get it. Here, just start walking away. Let's see if she'll follow you. There we go.
Yes. She wants to be with her join up.
Aww.
It gives her confidence.
There we go. Keep going.
And the livestock, they like routine.
Come on.
So once you do this often
the
enough,
bathroom.
they won't mind doing their work as long as they're not afraid. And as long as you give them praise, relieve the pressure when they give you the right answer.
Good girl.
Yes. Just a little tug.
Oh,
okay.
I think she'll go if you just start walking.
Yeah, I do too. Right. How much pressure to put?
Good
Only
girl.
the least amount of pressure you need. Good
girl.
Good girl, Suzie.
Whoa.
Very nice. Let's see if you can get her to back 2 steps.
Okay.
Can you do it from the side? Because now, again, you've put yourself in potentially dangerous.
I wasn't thinking about it. I was trying to unhook.
Right.
Back. All right.
Good girl. All right, Suzie. She's licking her lips. Well, she gets an A+ for this review lesson of pulling a log. And as you can see, the yoke stayed nicely positioned on her neck. Now, for the rest of the show, we're going to show you how we untack. Because untacking, can be a dangerous event or a list of tasks unless you do it in the proper order and with the proper presence of mind. It's very important not to take something off that's still hooked to something else, right? And what I mean by that is we're going to kind of reverse our order. What was the last thing that Rosie put on? Rosie's used to this, and maybe you can do it on one side and she'll do it on the other. Okay, she's removing the log because if there is any kind of stress, we have no reason to have it hooked. Now, Rosie will explain to you what to unhook on your side, Kate, and she'll unhook on her side.
Yeah, she's got it. You can just take it off the hook. You don't even have to undo the thing. You can just flip it off.
There's a real nifty hook on that yoke that is easy to unhook. Okay, then through the dog collars in the back that are connected to the ring of the britchin. I'm reviewing this
unhook the drive line
vocab as we go because you you kind of need to know what all these tack parts are called now. The green
Yeah, hook there.
rope-like lines we call the drive lines. She's unhooking them from the halter, and see, Susie has only a flat nylon halter on, and we had plenty of control with it. We didn't need to put the side pull on. We don't need a bit in her mouth.
You just pull it.
All of which we've used in the past, and they work, but
apart.
use as little tack and as little pressure as possible. So the halter works. Actually, trained oxen are driven without even halter control. They're just, and without driveline control, they're driven with voice command. As long as the oxen can hear you, they will do a tremendous job for you if they've been trained properly.
So you can unhook the britchin there. Yep. And hook it back to that loop. Oh, easy. And this we don't have to hook the
Okay,
easy.
The zebu are very sensitive on their backs.
Whoa.
Probably for natural reasons, because by nature,
we can just let it slide off her tail. We don't have to unhook
if
it.
anything is going to attack them, they're likely going to jump on their backs. So they have good sensitivity on their backs. You should be aware of it. We try to massage them back there. We try to let them know we are about to touch back there, because you saw Susie get a little bit stressed.
All right, and undo the quick release there.
Okay, now
And just pull this back.
the nylon straps from the surcingle to the yoke were removed. And now the yoke is being removed by removing the bow and putting it back on for storage. This is a beautiful yoke that Berrybrook Oxen, Mr. Huppy, made for me. We did this by email. I measured her. He produced it. He sent it. And I love it. It's a great piece of tack to use with a mini zebu. And the smoothness of the wood is very, very nice. I'm not concerned at all that it's going to in any way harm Susie.
Okay, now we can undo these here.
There went the surcingle, which I try to dedicate. Susie has her surcingle, Rusty has his, and we try to always use the same one because everything is designed to fit. The other day we tried to use Rusty's surcingle with Susie, and things didn't quite fit, and the yoke kept slipping on her neck. Surcingles, these nylon surcingles are so economical. Shadrack Stables at Midmore Farms. Sadie and Eve. Sammy. Rusty and Susie. www.thesocolos.com